Hello there, my name is Valerie White Williams and I would like to welcome you to my channel, Cosmic Splendor, and this is where I get to talk about astrology, spirituality, and how to be safe in our changing world. So today I'm excited to start a new series of Mars in the houses, and I'm going to start with Mars in the first house. So the planet Mars really represents our physicality, our action, taking charge, and it's that action principle. Sometimes it's related to anger. I don't really think of it that way. It's more about our physicality. So we look at our bodies. We have a spiritual body, we have a physical body, we have an emotional body, we have a mental body. And so Mars represents our physical body, how we take charge, how we take action, how we express ourselves in the physical body. So Mars in the first house is that house that also corresponds to Aries. So the first house is the house where everything presents. You can't hide. Anything that's in the first house is going to show up no matter what. You can't prevent it. So when you have Mars in the first house, there is a lot of physicality. Oftentimes people could be, what we call ADHD, very physical, very active, very maybe impulsive, taking action, kind of leading from action-oriented, leading from a physical place. So Mars in the first house, they're pretty much going to take action. They're going to be busy. They're going to, I don't want to use the word aggressive, but assertive. Maybe assertive is very clear. Now, because of the signs, which is kind of like ice cream, or I like to think potato chip flavors. So Mars is still going to be very physical, but the different signs are going to make it different. So for example, Mars in Pisces is probably not going to be as athletic. It'll probably be taking action, being creative, having a creative passion, and a little bit more in the background, but you still see that energy, you still that physicality. Mars in Libra would probably be more social, maybe using that physicality to be active and connecting with others. Say Mars in Scorpio is probably going to be taking action, but maybe a little bit underneath the water, because Scorpio is deep water. So even though that physicality is there, it probably is going to be a bit more solid, a little bit more fixed. And let's say Gemini. Gemini in Mars in the first house is going to probably be very involved in a lot of things, having a lot of different hobbies, doing things that keep them busy. They might be more mentally and using a little bit more mental focus, lots of variety, but pretty safe to say people that have Mars in the first house are pretty active people. They are always going to be doing physical things. They might be really involved in sports, activities, using their body, so that their self-identity is being physical or expressing a physical activities. So again, it's going to show up, and that's the thing about the first house. When people have planets in the first house, you can't hide it. It's all going to be there to be seen, and they're going to see you as the identity. So the first house is also kind of tied to the ascendant. Ascendant is definitely a bit different, but all the planets that are in that first house are kind of tied into the ascendant and how the native looks and appears and what presents. So there's going to be a lot of action in that first house when you have Mars in the first house. So let me know, you Mars in the first house active people. Does this resonate with you? I'd love to hear about it in the comments. All right, take care, and I'll see you next time. Oh, and by the way, I do have a Facebook group that's called Creative Soul Alignment. I do a lot of posting. There's a lot of discussion about astrology, and that group is for people that are interested in spirituality and also creativity, because when we are creating, we are expressing our divine power. And when we as humanity on Earth can visualize a world that works for all of us, then we're going to be able to change this world, because we are here to create a world that works for all of us. So don't forget that. All right, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.